What's up? You're checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with the FQ777 FQ31, a little pocket folding drone here, and I wanted to show you guys this before we lost the sunlight. I actually took this thing out for a fly, and I was kind of impressed by how it flies. It flies really nice. It has 3 speeds on it, and it has some pretty decent pitch and roll angles, as well as a really nice yaw speed. So I'm gonna fire this thing up and show you guys this. We're gonna check out the video quality later. I'll upload a raw sample of the video footage coming from this thing. But right now, let's take this thing in the air before we lose the sunlight. It does have altitude hold. And this little transmitter it's small, but it's actually pretty nice. As soon as you turn on the transmitter, it just automatically binds. And we have a button here for automatic takeoff, but you can just press up on the stick to automatically take off, or you can hold down the 2 sticks to the lower outside corners to start the props to spinning. But we're gonna try the takeoff button here. And so we're in low rate now. And check it out, it has a pretty decent yaw speed. This is low rates yaw speed, and this is low rates roll here. We're going against the wind this way. Let's show pitch. So that's forward pitch against the wind, and with the wind here. Backwards pitch against the wind, backwards pitch with the wind. Okay, the wind's getting a little stronger here. So let's bring it down. Also, no problem with ascending and descending with this thing. It does it pretty fast. And so all of the buttons here are marked. So this left shoulder button is the speed switch. We're in second rates now. Mid rates, yaw. Pretty nice yaw already. We're fighting a lot of wind here with the forward pitch. Going with the wind, fighting the wind with backwards pitch. And we just barely, ever so slightly winning the battle. Side flying aileron. With the wind, against the wind. Let's look at the yaw speed. Really nice yaw speed. Let's look at a funnel on mid rates. So it does yaw fast enough to do a funnel even in this wind on second rates. So let's go up to the third rate, which is the highest rate. So we're in high rates now. This is side flying aileron. So pretty deep pitch and roll angles here. This is forward flight against the wind. This is with the wind. So this thing gets really fast, really maneuverable. Let's try a funnel. Check it out. Awesome funnels from this little guy. So this is one of the few little quads with altitude hold that's actually sporty. I think there's a Cyma X21 or something like that I tried out, and it was pretty sporty, and it has altitude hold like this one, but this one is nuts. This one definitely has a better yaw speed. Let's bring it in close and look at the yaw again. So pretty nice yaw and pitch. Okay, so this does have headless mode. Let's auto land it now. We're gonna hit the button to land it and see how nicely it lands. So that's it, the landing right there. Now we're gonna turn this off and then turn it back on, because the headless mode actually remembers the direction that the quad is facing when you turn it on. Or first plug the battery in and turn it on. So we're facing this way because I want this to be my heading hold there. And so let's take off again. We're gonna go right into third rates. So now if I go into headless mode, everything should be set up already. got a lot of traffic coming from that way. Cars aren't even supposed to go down there. People ask me all the time, how come I fly quads here in heavy traffic? Well, traffic isn't supposed to come down this street. But anyhow, let's go into headless mode. The rear light flashes to let us know that we're in headless mode, and headless mode works perfectly if you remember which way that you had the quad facing when you first plugged in the battery and turned it on. So remember your heading in the beginning, and you can't go wrong with headless mode on this thing. The headless mode works nice. Definitely in control of it. Oh, and the wind took us down. So let's start it back up again. Auto takeoff. We're still in headless mode, and it still has the same heading. So it remembers the heading that it has when you first start this thing up, when you first power it on. And I think that goes the same with the one key return. Let's see, the wind's trying to take it away on me. So let's try the one key return. It just flies backwards down the heading. So it came back. So pretty nice little quad here. I haven't checked out the video capabilities yet, because as you guys may know, I actually shoot my videos with my phone. And so when I get Wi-Fi FPV models, it's kind of difficult for me to show you guys the app and all and fly it at the same time. So I'm just going to show you guys some video footage of this thing, some raw footage. I think that's best anyhow when you upload raw footage of the camera, because then you have a better idea of the quality of it. Even though YouTube does have some compression that it does to it, it's better than me putting it in a video editor and having that compress it, and then you're gonna have it compressed again when you put it up to YouTube. YouTube will compress it, and so it kind of defeats the purpose, if you ask me. So I think the best thing is to give it a raw sample upload. Oh, we didn't check out flips, so let's look at the flips on this thing. So it flips really fast. Nice snappy flips. Look at it again. And I'm trying to fly with high altitude because it's getting a little dark out here. Hopefully you guys can see it against the skyline there. So this thing flips pretty nice. Really nice flight characteristics on this one. And it has a really nice flight time with these batteries too, and they did give me 3 of them. Again, I'm not sure if all of the batteries that I received comes in a retail package or not, because I was sent this directly from FQ777, the company. And so I don't know if they just gave me extra batteries just for testing, or will this thing come with 3 batteries when you buy it? But the batteries last pretty long, as you can see. I did turn it off once, but for the most part I've been flying non-stop. It has pretty decent range on it as well. That rear light, it's only one light on it in the back. I think there's an indicator light in the front too, a small one, but that just lets you know if the camera's recording or whatnot. But this one in the rear, it actually starts to flash when you put it in headless mode, and it flashes when it's at LVC. And so we're just going to fly it until it gets to LVC, and then we're going to watch it auto land. We've demonstrated all of the features. Really nice flyer. The wind's picking up again. We're fighting the wind. This thing has no problem fighting the wind. And the sticks don't feel bad at all. I kind of like these sticks here on it, on this transmitter I'm talking about. And so there we go with the flashing of the rear LED. And so after a while, it's going to just start landing on its own. We're just going to sit here and hover around until this thing starts to land. So in all, as far as the flight characteristics and its sporty flying and all, this thing flies really nice. It does have altitude hold, so I'm expecting the camera quality. Well, I can't really say that the camera quality is going to be all that great from it having altitude hold, but you should be able to somewhat get a steady video or photo capture at least. And so we're still getting a long LVC warning on this thing. It's coming down now. And it landed there. And so that's it. A quick demo flight of this FQ777 FQ31 folding pocket drone. Pretty awesome little flyer here. Thanks for watching.